Hello, friends. Welcome to Collecting with Stan. And today is a kind of, well, I guess it's kind of collecting, but it's adding to the knowledge library. My wife and I sat down and we had a conversation, and we decided that something we wanted to create for our family. I've always been an avid reader. Is some a truly old school library. We want to have some paperback books, hardcover books, whatever, on different things that we find important, knowledge based. Like I have books on gardening, canning, preserving, different forms of preserving food. Um, I suck at gardening, but I try. I'm getting better every year. I think some of it was my soil. As I build the soil better and learn more how to properly build the soil, I'm getting further ahead. But like some of the books I picked up is, here, Home and Workshop Guide to Sharpening. This has how to sharpen everything from knives to chainsaws to drills to shoot all sorts of things. I mean, it's amazing, and I know how to sharpen knives pretty decently. I still learn, but planes, chainsaws, chainsaw stuff. This is an old school book. This is an old book. But the good thing about it is this knowledge still has not changed. You still sharpen the same way. Yes, they might have more updated, more fancy smancy sharpening things, but this is the basics of like using a file for chainsaws, using a sharpening stone for knives. This is copyright 1967, third printing 1969, this book. But it's knowledge. It's knowledge. It'll never go bad. We put this in our library. If we stumble across something that we need to learn how to sharpen or take care of, or if our children, our daughter and son-in-law need to learn how to do something, we have it. Maybe our grandchildren too, I just, if something bad ever happens, the internet goes down, I want to have the knowledge, not just on my phone to be able to watch a video and learn from it, which is handy. Hey, believe me, it's where I go first most of the time because right now I can. But if the internet goes down or something, and maybe I'm a little bit of a apocalyptic type person, but I always try to plan for the worst and hope for the best, Another book I got in the same group was the Razor Edge Book of Sharpening. This is a very good John Jurinich, just sharpening knives and serrated edge, doing stuff like that. It's really interesting. I've already looked at it quite a bit, read a few pages in it. This is from 1985. But, he goes to knife angles, all sorts of things like that. In my opinion, another good book on sharpening, and knowledge base. Knowledge base is important. And then I got Sharpening Basics. I bought these all together. I think I want to say the books were like $5 and the shipping was like $8. It wasn't bad, but here again, it has sharpening bits, sharpening, any type of sharpening you can think of, knives. Again, just knowledge with basic sharpening tools, chisels. It's something that I find important, books like this. I also have a box here that I got in that I'm going to open. That is, this is, I believe, on furniture restoration and stuff. If I'm recalling right, or how to make furniture. I can't remember exactly what it was, but if I'm recalling right, it's the 5 books I got. And again, I want to say the books were less than $3 a book, and shipping just put them over like $4 or $5 a book. But again, this is knowledge. This is knowledge. I'm trying not to show anybody's address. I'll put the box over to the side. This is just basic good knowledge here. It's got them well wrapped in here. Got 1 bundle, 2 bundles. So we'll get into these. And like I said, I'm just always a what if thing. I don't want to necessarily say I'm a prepper. I do have some stuff like that, but I think a lot of it was training in the Marine Corps, being ready, having extras, having this, having, being, for lack of better terms, beans, bullets, and Band-Aids. I worked in supply, but I also did other things in the Marine Corps. I wasn't just, but I did that. But yeah, restoring furniture, learn to make old furniture new with a master craftsman. See, like a book like this, right now, this is something that's actually very popular. You find an old piece of furniture that looks ratty, and you spruce it up, and you make it look new again. And he's got all sorts of techniques in here and how to properly varnish and stain and everything. Good book, good knowledge. And it's a piece of knowledge that I don't really have. I'm not that good at doing that type of stuff. Another furniture restoration, a professional at work. Again, this is this showing how to fix broken, gosh, I think they call that dovetailing. Let me read. I know I'm wrong there. Spliced. Okay, spliced, they call it. Badly disintegrated drawer slide requires some major splicing. Drawer slides through dovetails. I was right. They call it dovetails. To me, that's good information to have because, now that I am medically retired, maybe I get things going. I have a lot of older furniture at my parents' house that we're going to be selling. Well, maybe I take a few minutes and the ones that are a little bit rattier, I spruce them up. And now instead of it being a $5 piece of furniture, now it's a $10 piece of furniture, now it's a $50 piece of furniture. Sometimes elbow grease really pays off, and sometimes it's having the knowledge base helps. The Weekend Refinisher, how to make the most of your furniture, a step-by-step guide. And again, these 5 books they're older books, but they are they got a lot of good knowledge. And you look on eBay, or heck, if you're lucky enough to have like some oh shoot, I don't want to say Goodwill stores. Yeah, the total for this was $12.72, including shipping, for 5 books. So what's that? A little over $2 a book. How to restore antique furniture. This is more restoration, making antique furniture. Yeah, this is more making antique furniture look good and be antique again. Antiques are kind of in a low right now, but there are some pieces that if you'd look at them, I don't think you'd want to modernize them, if that makes sense. But I could be wrong. Everybody's got their own cup of tea and the thing that they enjoy doing. Here's the Manual of Furniture Restoration. This has, wow, this one goes in depth. Holy cow, he's showing how to make drawers, that's awesome. And these are skills that I don't currently possess. So, I'm sure my first run at it wouldn't be perfect, but, I could learn and I could get better. And what I have learned, anybody that's thinking of retiring, or, if you don't have something to keep your mind active and keep your body active, you fall into a slump. And I did that, for multiple reasons. Like I said in an earlier video, I have clinical depression due to chronic pain, which that sucks. It sucks that I have it, but I have it. I deal with it. I do the best I can. But, things like this that I can do, I want to start doing them. I want to start working on them. Maybe I can make a little extra money, repairing old furniture and stuff. Something I want to get into that I know is really big in the knife community is leather work. I got to find a couple books on that and learn, and videos. Like I said, I love videos because, that's super. You can watch what somebody else is doing and learn how to do it. But I'd like to have books too, because I am very much I learn best by doing it. And then secondary is by reading and videos is for me. So my best way to learn is by doing it. So, I'm going to be like probably anybody else starting out doing any of these things. Probably going to have a lot of oopsies, but that's just part of learning. That's how you get better, as you make mistakes, you learn from your mistakes and you move forward and try to smile. Well, I've been on here for 9 minutes. Hopefully you understand where I'm trying to go here. I truly believe that knowledge is power. And like I said, right now, yeah, the internet makes it super easy. And if you don't have the room, I can understand. But I'm a blessed man. I have the room. I just got to build maybe I'll learn how to build a bookcase in one of those so I can put these on there. Because right now my books are kind of staggered in multiple different shelves. Are not even bookcases. So, maybe I will. I'll see if it has a way if they show how to build a bookcase, and maybe I'll build that. That'll be something I can put on the channel. You guys can see me screw it up. Hopefully I don't screw it up too bad. But I strongly believe that knowledge is power, and having knowledge that you can get to the books is even more so. Like I said, I have gardening books. I have gunsmithing books. I have books on reloading ammunition. I have books on gardening. I have books on solar power. I dabble a little bit in all that. I haven't gotten into a lot of that on the channel, but I'm going to start sharing a little more. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I appreciate it. I'm going to let y'all go. Just heading over 10 minutes now. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I love seeing your guys' comments. If you think I'm stupid for this, let me know. If you think, hey, that's not a bad idea, don't get in competition for books. I'm kidding. First come, first serve. If you got the money and you find the books you want, you buy them. Absolutely. But with that being said, thank you for joining me today. Live long, prosper, and collect your own way.